just want to do a quick video on a stove that I made. It's completely from scrap parts. I may have already done one on this, but I just want to test it again because I made some modifications to it, and I just want to see if it actually works. Last time I did it, I know I burned it before, but I don't know if I've ever actually done a video on it. It actually leaked. So this is the craziest design I've probably ever made. It's an old it's an old hard drive spindles, which I happen to have a ton of. Oh, now it's going to leak all over because I squirted it all over the place, but I just want to see what it does here. This is the craziest thing I've ever come up with. I've always wanted to use hard drive parts for stoves because I have so many of them laying around work. So let me light it up real quick here, and it might burn off a little of the extra there. I want to see if it actually gets any kind of flame off it. It's hard to see. I'm going to pause for a second. Just 1 second. Actually, I'm just going to flip the light switch here real quick. Just one of them, so I can kind of see if it's getting any. It has a little flame on it, and I think that the choke hazard thing here would be the best one to put on it. I don't know that it's actually going to be enough heat to get up to the bottom of a. Nah, it wouldn't be enough heat. I don't want to cook with that anyway. I currently have two things inside of it that would probably melt. My plastic lid and my trident. So yeah, it doesn't really look like it's going to make much of a stove. It's just a game. I was playing around with something. Had some old hard drive parts. I think I may have a ton of those somewhere in one of my bags. I don't see them right now. Oh, here they are. I have a ton of these. I'm sure I'm just looking in one direction. I don't know what the camera's even doing over here. I apologize if I wasn't looking at what you thought you guys were looking at, but I have a bag. And I'm just going to open up and show you an old hard drive spindle. Anybody has any idea how I can use these, let me know, because I got a bag of them. And that was my stove idea for that. I have used a couple of them to modify my bongo. I know you've heard of Mini Bull Design and his slip disc for his Moab because it's such a large stove. Well, I have a bongo and a mini Moab. So for the bongo, if you want to bring that flame down, you just basically place this particular hard drive spindle on top of it. And then if you want to bring it down a little more, and I got to do some sanding on this, I just filled some holes on this, you place that one, which pops right inside of it, on top of it. So now you can get your flame down to, pinky-sized flame, which is about what we have here, it looks like. I'm not getting much of a flame out of this thing, so I'm actually going to take this off so we can see. Not going to amount to much, is it? Interesting little design, though. Not really getting very hot, but interesting little design. I welded a bunch of these together. In fact, that bottom one is the one we use here for the bottom of the. For the Bongo Pro little cap, and I have another one right there. So I can make another Bongo Pro lid there. And the other one I used for the Bongo, I don't know where it is. Another one of those. But there is a numerous amount of these things, and I think to make this stove, I actually took a lot of these plain rings and just kind of glued them together with not glue, but JV welded them together with some JV weld, and you get enough and you stack them up. I stuffed one of the ones on top that looked like it had jets on it, like this. As you can see there, it's got like little jets on top, but they don't amount to much. And I put a piece of a flat. I'm gonna try and do this without burning here, without burning myself. Just a piece of flat one on the bottom, and then just JV welded it all shut. Interesting little stove. Very slow burner. I mean, potentially you could keep something like a cup of coffee warm without actually cooking it. The flame doesn't actually hit the pot. No, it doesn't actually hit the pot with this wire cloth pot stand, but you definitely get some heat over that sucker. I mean, that would definitely keep the pot warm. And as it gets to be more of a boil, it looks like it actually is starting to climb. As it starts to heat those rings up, it's starting to climb. Nothing I'd try and cook on, but a warmer? Maybe. Maybe a little heavy for that, though. These are all aluminum pieces, but if you got any ideas, something I can color other than a wind chime, believe me, I've heard that one a million times. Any ideas other than a wind chime? I'm game to try it. I don't know. You tell me. I crack about a hard drive a day apart and just throw them away. Keep the spindles, keep the magnets, and the hard drive platters. They make great little mirrors. Anyway, that's all for this one. We'll catch you guys later. Bye.